This is your local and regional news update. Hello, Gary B. Here's an unusual situation that very seldom occurs. Comes from Cave Springs, Arkansas. It's in the northwest part of the state. Officials there say failure to properly authorize collection of property taxes leaves the city facing a almost $400,000 budget shortfall and possibly eliminates its police department. Cave Springs City Attorney Justin Eichmann says that records don't clearly show the city council passed an ordinance authorizing collection of the taxes. Eichmann said the amount is 23% of the city's $1.7 million budget, and he'll ask either Benton County Circuit Court or the county judge for guidance. County Attorney George Spence says he thinks the city's tax will be ruled invalid. City Mayor Travis says the police department could be eliminated to offset any budget, but Alderwoman Mary Ann Winters says some city administrators could be eliminated instead of the police department, and we're wondering if she's talking about one of them being the mayor. Elsewhere in news, we're still awaiting what the State Crime Lab autopsy says about the death of the 9-month-old child found lying on a bed in a Batesville motel room. Investigator Kyle Williford said Monday morning that the report is, quote, pending while the lab awaits several reports, such as a toxicology report. The female child's mother and father were in the motel room at the time. The two have been taken into custody. It's on drug charges, though. They have not been charged in the child's death. Williford said the case is still under active investigation. And a man sentenced to life without parole for a killing that occurred when he was 15 years old is now eligible for parole after rulings from the state and nation's highest courts. A judge resentenced Christopher Segerstrom last month, and he's now eligible for parole. He was originally sentenced for the 1986 sexual assault and death of a 4-year-old girl. Lawmakers later changed Arkansas's law to allow for the possibility of parole after 30 years to comply with a court ruling. Prosecuting attorney Matt Durrett says he'll oppose parole. As of Friday, no parole hearing date has been set. And finally, Bill Cosby's TV daughter says that she's in attendance at a suburban Philadelphia courtroom on the first day of Bill Cosby's sexual assault trial. She says she's there to show support. Keisha Knight Pullum played the 79-year-old comedian's younger daughter, Rudy, on the top-rated Cosby Show. She said Monday that her truth is to be at court and to be supportive. She says she will accept whatever verdict is handed down. And finally, an initial belief of an Independence County woman that an unknown man was trying to abduct her nephew was not validated by a Batesville police investigation, or hasn't been so far. Police say the woman reported to officers that a man with a bird perched on his shoulder tried to abduct her nephew from Riverside Park in Batesville. The complainant originally advised investigators that the male subject tried to wrap his arms around the boy and grab him. She then said that she stood up with her cell phone and advised the subject she was calling police, and that's when the man took off running on foot toward the high school area. She advised investigators that she and the juvenile boy then left the area and spoke with his parents, who advised her to report the incident to police. The male subject was found by police near Colton Steakhouse and Grill, taken into custody for questioning. Investigators spoke with him, and he told them he had been in the park and speaking with several people about the bird. They wanted to talk about the bird on his shoulder. He also said he did not have any conversation with the complainant or the juvenile boy. He said that he did walk to the area near the pavilion where they were, but did not have contact with them. Now, investigators again spoke with the complainant, and it was determined that the subject had walked up close behind the boy, but never extended his arms or grabbed the boy. The complainant stated she could not see his arms or hands when he was behind the boy. Then she later confirmed that the suspect had not wrapped his arms around the boy or grabbed him. She also said she did not speak to the suspect, but they only made eye contact. Investigator Kyle Williford said the incident is still under investigation. He said, quote, "We remind everyone to always be vigilant and aware of your surroundings when you're out in the public, and if you see anything suspicious, don't hesitate to call law enforcement." He said, quote, "No arrests have been made in this incident." And that brings you right up to date. Gary B.,